All right. Hey guys, it's Ty, and I am doing my best to learn D-Day at Omaha Beach, which is a solo game that's been out for a while. So I've tackled it the last couple days, had the physical copy out earlier, clipped my counters, and promptly put it away so that I could play on this excellent Vassal module. And the game is straightforward in some respects. Maybe not so straightforward in others, certainly difficult from a strategic standpoint. And it sounded like the community was open to answering questions and giving feedback. So I wanted to do a playthrough and see how I'm doing. There are plenty of other tutorial videos and unboxings and things like that. So this really isn't one of those videos. This is really me playing through and soliciting feedback on what I'm getting right, what I'm getting wrong rules wise, and also how to play a winning game. Starting off here with the Easy Fox scenario, which focuses on the U.S. 1st Infantry Division on the Eastern Beach only. And I've got 16 turns to score 9 victory points. And I believe that victory points come from eliminating German units and capturing some of the draws up here. Although this one, wow, look at this one, it's pretty long. Um, Anyway, we'll do my best. I've got the flip book, which I'll be using primarily to check my rules or check my play. But let's get going here. I'm going to pull up the time tracker. So it's 6:15 a.m. on turn one, the U.S. amphibious operations phase. And where possible, I'm going to let the Vassal module handle some of the automation. So landing. All right, landing turn one. I'm going to look for the diamonds, and the diamond units are going to lose a step. So this unit loses a step. This unit loses a step as well. Triangles get a B. They are eliminated. And circles are A. Delayed, place in turn two space. So I will place that. They will land, and the new units approach. Pretty straightforward. No event turn, so we go straight to the German fire phase. And all my armored units are in steady fire, which I believe armored units are impervious to. Let me double check that. Resolving fire, steady fire from weapons nest. Yeah, only affects non-armored units. All right, so really nothing to think about for the German fire phase. US action phase, I have 2 actions. And actually, let me get out some action markers. I don't think I really need them, but yeah, I'll put them down here. All right, so this is kind of where the strategy comes in. My thinking is that initially the armored units are going to have to, well, I go back and forth between barraging and approaching, but let me do something a little bit differently than I've been doing in my earlier plays. I've got 2 actions to take, and I'm simply going to, I'm looking for a clear path. Not too easy for the armored units. I'm looking to avoid that intense fire, so I'll just go that direction. All right, that's the end of the US action phase, end of the turn. Discard my cards, and on to turn 2, 6:30. Amphibious, landing. On turn 2, diamonds get an A and drift 4 boxes each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triangles are B for the infantry at least. See, armored Bs are eliminated for triangle. That hurts. 1, 2. And Cs. Circles are Cs. They drift 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's delayed, and they're delayed 2 turns. And armored units lose a step. All right, not horrible. All right, units land. And new units approach. Oh, they didn't take. So I will place that unit. All right. Event card, GI Initiative. Conduct 1 additional action in each division. So I get 3 actions, which I'm sure I'm going to forget. So I'm just going to lay those out up here. German fire phase. All right, orange, red, and brown. Nobody's in the brown. Over in the orange sector, the armored unit is under steady fire. But not only that, but the target is going to be a diamond unit, so he's fine. So that leaves us with the reds. And I see 3 potential steps that would be lost. So let's see, anybody who is in red, only really this armored unit. And he's also under steady fire and is a diamond, not a triangle. So he's not really an eligible target. So it looks like we've got a break with the German phase. All right, engineering. Let's look for anything that we can close. Or we can clear. So I'm looking for anybody who is any of those hexes that are not under fire. So purple's eligible, green's eligible, and blue's eligible. I really think that these green and blues tend to get a little bit difficult. So I'm going to clear those. And onto the US action phase. Let's start off with my self-preservation moves. So the infantry who's moving towards bluffs and shingles and certain other hexes can move for free. So we'll move those infantry units for free, leaving me with 3 actions. I'm going to move this armored up for 1. I like it that he is not in a heavy fire zone or intense fire zone. I started moving this guy earlier, so let's keep him going. See if he can close. And let's use this armored unit to barrage. He's going to barrage the green weapons nest. Might get a little lucky. I don't think that's a high probability, but let's give it a shot. So I'm flipping through the flip book. Tank barrage. 1 unit. Target. Only affects 1 hex of a 2 hex. Must be in range, but not adjacent. Must be in field of fire. So he's got a range of 5, so he's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to draw a fire card for him. And let's see, he's a circle, but there's no green. So I've got I've got the circle, but not the color. German marker does have depth, strength of 2, that's no effect. So no go there. That's going to be the end of my actions. And the end of his turn. I'm going to clean up those cards and on to turn 3. Operations. U.S. Amphibious Operations, landing phase. Landing check. I've only got a circle on turn 3. Armored on turn 3. Loses a step for circle. He lands. New units approach. Event phase. Wow, I'm getting lucky. Place a hero marker on any U.S. unit in the 1st Division and add a depth marker to 1 German unit. All right, so generally heroes provide, if I remember correctly, free actions. So I think really the tanks right now are the ones that are not going to have free actions. So let me do a quick scan on heroes. I think they're all the same. So Hero Bennett. Hero Bennett. I'm looking up US heroes. A unit with a hero may perform a free action. They also provide wildcard weapons. They may be inspired. All right, so they look like they can absorb a step loss. So yeah, I guess what I'm debating is my armored units aren't all that strong, but those infantry units aren't in position to do much yet. So I'm going to place him there. And I need to pull a, let's see, German depth marker. All right, let's see how that works. Event. Let's see. I guess I only have weapons units, weapons nest on the map right now. So I guess I have to pull from the weapons nest for depth. Closest to an adjacent unit without a marker. And priority goes to a single hex weapons nest. So it's going to go to the blue guy first. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, end of events. German fire. We've got red, green, and brown. The easy one is brown, but he is under. He's under that steady fire, but he's got that armored marker. Let's take a look here. Armor marker. Armored hit bonus. All U.S. armored units in the position's field of fire are considered non-armor. All right, so although I guess the brown weapons nest aren't in play, so those are in the other sectors. So we'll ignore that. But for red, that armored unit is under intense fire. Units of every type and target symbol lose a step. So that armored unit is eliminated. This armored unit is in red, but only under steady fire, so he's fine. This armored unit's under green, under steady fire, he's fine. This one is under green heavy, intense fire, so he loses a step. This one is under intense, so it loses a step. And I think that's gonna do it. Oh, take that back, it has to be a diamond. So this green guy is actually okay, because he is nope, he's a diamond. Step down, it's a triangle, that's okay. All right, I believe that's it. Engineer phase. All right, who is in the clear? Purple and yellow are in the clear. Blue is in the clear, but that's mixed with red and green. So let's go over here and clear out some of these purple and yellow. On to US action phase. All right, 2 actions. Let's start off with infantry self-preservation. They can move there and there for free. My armored unit can take a free action because he's got the hero. So let's take a look at what his actions are. Oh, I guess my armor can't attack because he needs an infantry unit to help with that. Only infantry units can attack. Other units support. All right, well, let's say that this tank will barrage then, I guess, for free. I guess I didn't check the terrain earlier. That looks like clear terrain. No, wait a minute. It's a slope terrain, actually. Slope, slope, slope. What does slope do? Unit and depth strength doubled. Well, that's not good. I guess it's really for attacking, though. But barraging. All right, let's pull a card and let's see what happens. So barraging on the yellow weapons nest. The tank. I pulled a triangle, but I'm a diamond and no yellow, so no dice there. This is getting tricky here. I really got to get these armored units into position. Barrages aren't going to be too effective against weapons nests with depth. I don't think. Yeah. All right. So let's get those guys into position. for my 2 actions. And wrap that up. End of turn. Turn 4, landing phase. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got triangles first. Turn 4, triangles. I think it's a different chart. Triangles, infantry, what did I say? Triangles are A, no effect. On to diamonds, B. And that is actually anti-aircraft, I believe. So he drifts 2 hexes, 2 boxes. And circles are D. And that's infantry, drift 1 box west. Okay. All right. Turn, let's see, units land, new amphibious, new units approach. Event phase, screaming memes. German rocket artillery in W69 has hits a US unit. Weapons nest 69, and that is in the other sector, fortunately. All right, German fire phase. We've got orange, red, and purple. Let's start left to right. Purple circle. No circle units in the purple sector. I forget what the A means though. What's A mean? That must mean something for the other part of the game. We do the extended game. Let's take a quick look. A. Yeah, I think that's for the other part of the game. All right, red. Who is in red? We've got tank unit, but that's steady fire, so he's fine. This infantry unit is in steady. He's got a circle. Uh-oh. Steady fire. Loses a step. And orange. I forgot to do orange. Yeah, none of those have a circle, so they're fine. All right, engineer phase. So purple and orange are covered. Green. Let's see, red is covered. I think really the only eligible ones are already covered or already clear. So on to US action phases. I've got 2 actions. Self-preservation. He can keep going. He's going to advance. He's going to advance for free. I think that's only infantry units. I don't think this anti-air can do self-preservation. All right, let's take a look. And with only 2 actions, I think I'm going to attack with those infantry units. Well, let me check the terrain. Attacking across shingle is not the best move. It doubles unit strength. All right, I'm actually going to use my actions to do an infiltration move across the shingle here. And let's see how I do infiltration move. I need to draw a card. If colors, depth, and current shape match, remove a step. So I've got the color, and that unit is a diamond. Ouch. And depth matches at 2. So that unit loses a step. Not good. And he will infiltrate as well. Let's pull another card. Diamond green. Ouch. He loses a step. All right. And then I think the last thing I can do because of this hero is do a free barrage. So barrage on yellow. I've got yellow, so I got the color but not the shape. So I believe color only, strength of 2 against depth is no effect. All right. So that was a long shot anyway. Action phase is over. And a turn. On to turn 5. All right, so that's a good start. Let's take a stop there and see if feedback is light, and I'll pick up with turn 5.